All right, everyone. So today we're going to open Lecture 13 file, right? And where we want to be is in our normal lecture uh, place where you open your files. This is class 13. Remember, we kind of flipped around from the other day as to what we were doing. We kind of moved up the Monday's lesson to today's lesson to Monday and Monday's lessons to today so that you can understand family creation a little better. Here, we're not creating a new family so much as altering existing families. But I did want you to get that feeling of family creation first, and it'll be more comfortable as we go forward. So, when we talk about curtain walls, um, as you remember from our lesson a week or so ago, curtain walls, storefront, exterior glazing, three different things. And your base curtain wall family, you know, as you know, can be adjusted, and grids have to be added to them, and then mullions are added to them. So today we're going to get into the practice and habit of going over to the project browser, going into the family editor, and going down and looking at curtain wall mullions, and from curtain wall mullions taking this basic rectangular mullion, one of them, and creating what we need to create from there. So what I like to do is get you used to finding that stuff in the project browser. That's part of what today is about. Before I do anything else, I'm going to go ahead and hit save as, and I'll save the current file as lecture 13 with my initials. Okay, obviously that's how we are able to turn them in. So what we're going to do is take the normal curtain wall element, because we know the curtain wall is a system family, and we're going to create our own variation of it today. That's what we're going to get into, and we're going to try and create a different type of curtain panel. It's kind of like a hack, and I learned it a number of years ago, and hopefully it'll be something helpful for you in the design, in the mode of using it for a design. Okay, we've learned how to alter the direction of the grid on a curtain wall, how to put grids on there, but this is more using the empty system panel in order to do that. So that's kind of the direction we're going today. And to start out, what I want to do is go over to this rectangular mullion over here, this 2.5 by 5 rectangular mullion, and I'm going to make a basic change to that. I'm not going to change this actual one. I'm going to double click on it. And once I double click, up pops that type properties box. Okay, so here's what I want to do here. I want to duplicate this, right? And I want to call this mullion, perhaps it's going to be a 6 by 1. Okay, let's just try putting that in there. Whoops. And I'm going to adjust some settings in here, and here's why I'm going to adjust these settings. I'm going to use this, I'm going to leave this profile alone. I don't want to change my profile, right? But what I do want to do in this instance is change the thickness of this from 5 to 6. And down here where this is 1.25 inch, I just simply want to change it to 1 right now, right? I'm changing it to 1 inch. And this is the rectangular mullion that I'm going to use in my curtain panel family. I'm going to go ahead, say OK. And before I do anything else, I'm going to go ahead and stop the video. And I want you to get caught up to me at this point, because to continue drawing at this point for me, I don't want you to get kind of lost. This is an easy lesson to get lost in. So I'll go ahead and stop this, let you get caught up, and then we'll pick up in the next video. So your job is to get in, rename the file, and edit that first curtain mullion, right? But to use it and change it to the 1 by 6. And again, looking at the settings, right, we haven't changed anything except the thickness and the width. Now, one other thing we can change, I'm glad I stopped myself. I'm going to go ahead in here and change this from aluminum, just because of how it looks. I'm going to change this to iron, right? I kind of like the settings that iron has in here, this ductile iron. And here it is right here. It's kind of got that shiny, that dark shiny look there. So we'll change the material to iron ductile, and then I'll go ahead and stop this and let you get caught up.